from SoFi Stadium. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Stafford. He'll get this into the hands of Van Jefferson. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. First carry now for the Memphis man, Darrell Henderson. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. On 2nd down, back to Henderson. And he's going to have a Rams 1st down as the tackle made it about the 43-yard line.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. So the 14 yards actually takes him from 143 to the other for 1st and 10. From the gun to give to Henderson. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Here's Stafford. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 23.
I think that's a big pickup for a 1st down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a 1st down. Executed it to perfection. 32. On 1st and 10, Stafford. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. 2nd and 10. Throwing is Stafford. Gets this into the hands of the tight end, Higbee. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. They'll run here with Henderson. And a little bit of space there. Takes it inside the 5 to the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Once more with Henderson. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown Rams. Darrell Henderson. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Rams take it right down and score on the opening drive. They'll run for it with Michel. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. Interesting. I mean, they're putting their foot on the gas here early, going for 2 to go up 8-0.
Well, after that drive, you have to believe that they thought to themselves, if we can do that, what's another 2 yards? Let's go get those and get 2 points as a result.
And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. So bad mistake there by the kickers. The ball goes out of bounds. So good field position for the Cardinals as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Murray a give. This is Connor. Still going. They can't stop him. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. They run with Connor. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. So the 1st down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. To throw, it's Murray. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Murray. And this will be swung out here for counter. And a good job on the tackle there as they get him down shy of the first on the 35-yard stripe. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down. So first possession, 4th and short. Field goal's no gimme from here. What do you think about going for it?
I'm not just thinking about it. I'm signaling go for it. Let's get this, all right? Yeah, look, you're right. You know, the field goal's there, but it's not a chip shot. My big thing is opening drive. You're trying to establish momentum. Let's not stall it ourselves. Let's go get this first down and then continue on downfield, try and get a touchdown.
Like your confidence.
Yeah, why not? Let's go.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Out to his left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The perennial Pro Bowler Aaron Donald gets the sack. 1 quarter down, 8-0 the score. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Murray. This one grabbed by A.J. Green. And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th. Murray staying put for now. They'll go for it on 4th down. Eluding the pressure right. And this is Ertz with it, right side. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. On 1st and 10 is counter. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. Connor into a mass of bodies, and I think they held him out. They did. No gain on the play, and it's going to be 2nd and goal. They'll toss this out right for Connor. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. James Conner able to take this in from a yard out. And now the Cardinals are within a 2-point conversion of tying up this game. Here's Murray. He's got it at the 2. And he is not going to make it to the end zone. The defense stands tall, and they're going to hold on to their 8-6 lead. I know it's still just the first half, but we'll see if that 2 points looms large later.
I would have kicked it. And I know that they were trying to equal the score, but sometimes you kind of get seduced into that. It's the first half. Kick the extra point and continue to play so you don't have to chase points later.
So the Rams coming back onto the field, their 2nd drive of the game. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sails, because they had it going pretty good last time too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, it doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. Now on 2nd and 13. Stafford flushed out right. Open man right side is Cup, complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 down at the 33 on the handoff. Henderson. And not much running room. Down to the 32. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. A give for Henderson running to the right. And he's able to get most of what he needed on the carry there. 7 yards on the gain, and it's 3rd and 2 now.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad, because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier, but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for it. Here's Michel. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. On the ground is Michel. And able to fight forward inside the 15 to the 13. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, LA. A great effort there. There to make the grab. And the Rams tack on to their advantage. So the call's made by Sean McVay. They're going to go for 2. Stafford's going to try and throw for it.
Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
Well, split the difference, and they're right where they would have been with 2 PATs. They got the 2-point conversion the first time. They failed there.
Interesting, isn't it? Because the first time you go after your first score, that feels like a gamble. The second time when they tried it again, that felt like, what the heck, right? Because, as you said, even if you miss it, you split the difference, and you're right on schedule at 14 points.
And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
There's James Conner now as he trots back onto the field. The Yeoman's effort on that last drive. 7 carries, got the touchdown as well. And the O-line probably got a little extra oxygen on the sideline in between.
And deservedly so, because they were also calling for him to continue to get the ball, because there's a rhythm that gets established, right? When you're running it well and the back's getting the ball and he's in sync and reading blocks, and the offensive line wants to continue to pound away. Haven't met an offensive lineman yet that likes to pass block more than he likes to run block. And that last drive, we saw the end result, didn't we?
Yep, and all were rewarded with a trip to pay dirt. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Shotgun now from Murray. Dancing to his left. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A big play that time through the air. 37 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Buying time to his left. The ball comes out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds.
Can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture.
And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 12-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Murray now on 1st down. To Conner on the check down. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
It's 2nd and 7 from the 9.
Murray going to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. A final shot before half from Murray. Caught on the slant. Touchdown. Zach Ertz, as time expires in the first half.
And the Cardinals get a late touchdown here on the final play of the first half.
CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
And now this throw incomplete. And that is how this first half will come to an end. You want the third quarter already? No problem. Let's do it. It'll be the Cardinals who get the ball first. They trail here as we resume action in the third quarter.
On the return, Rondale Moore will bring it out. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
They do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline. Well, that was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
Rolling to his left. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Here's 2nd and 10.
This is Connor running right. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Again, a run with Connor. And they stop him up short of the first down as they get him at about the 43. This offense 2 for 2 converting on these thus far, so why not try again here on 4th down? They'll go for it. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40.
And there's James Conner with a run that gets everyone's attention. He joined the Arizona Cardinals after 4 years in Pittsburgh, and his best year with the Steelers, 2018, named a Pro Bowler after a 973-yard
And looking for Kirk, but this pass is intercepted. Picked off by Ernest Jones. And the Rams will have the football as this is taken up past the 30.
So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in, coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone.
And the pressure will bring him down here. The Cardinals get home for the sack. So following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. Coming left is Michelle. And this will go for 5 up to the 33.
Offside defense.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
They'll fake it. Now Stafford. Got a man, it's Higbee, complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Now a first down carry, it's Michelle. And he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 to the 34. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. To throw is Stafford. Can't get away, and he's taken down.
So now Stafford and the Rams, after the sack, they're staring up at a 3rd and long.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. It's complete to Hopkins. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on 4th.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
Here we go on 4th. Stafford. That's to his running back, complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
From the red zone now, Stafford. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. They'll look to run with Henderson. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Darrell Henderson, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Rams add on to their lead. Now it's Stafford. And he's going to go down. Can't get rid of it. So a sack on a 2-point try. So tried to throw it in for 2 points, but the D got home, brought him down.
Yeah, got home, which means there had to be good coverage. Just had nowhere to go with the ball. Typically, you try and throw quick hitters, quick slants, maybe even a quick fade. Nothing was open. He ends up getting sacked.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. The football back in the hands of the Arizona Cardinals.
And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done. Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. Murray now on first down. Flush to his right. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Murray now to throw. On the move to his left. Screen pass to Connor. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Throwing again, Murray. Escaping the pressure right.
And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
They're going to run. Here's Connor. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. And the Rams got it. They bring him down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Looking to throw. Murray eluding the pressure right. Murray fighting. Lost the football. A big loss on the play. That's the bad news. A consolation. They keep the football. 2nd time he's fumbled in this game. Fortunate for him, this one goes out of bounds.
And the key for him now is how much equity have you built up with your coaching staff? How much equity have you built up with your team to continue to get opportunities? Fortunate that one went out of bounds. Saved him from a turnover.
Flushed out right. And that will be incomplete.
That was an interesting look there, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Now Murray's got to have this one. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a first down. The Cardinals unable to convert there on 4th down. And the Rams get the football in outstanding field position. Henderson now on 1st and 10.
Zaven Collins there to make the play defensively.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Now Stafford. And he's just going to get rid of this thing to no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd.
I know you're thinking it, but I'll just go ahead and say it. To give you an idea of how sharp he's been in this game, just his 2nd incompletion, and we're in the 4th quarter.
He has been locked in, laser-focused all throughout this one, hasn't he?
Certainly has, and he's gotten some help from his receivers as well. They also are locked in.
Yeah, the drops have been at a bare minimum. Now a first down throw. Stafford. That's taken in by Henderson. And he's is brought down after a very nice gain.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football.
Michelle.
And no signal yet. I don't think he got in. He didn't. They'll mark him at the 1.
Michelle again.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams.
A 1-yard touchdown run for Sony Michel.
And the Rams add on to their lead. Now Stafford will come up, try to get his guys a 2-point conversion. Back to throw. Stafford. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need.
Jalen Thompson picks it.
Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. Well, that was almost a 4-point swing. The interception, if he had returned it all the way, would have been 2 for them, but just a little bit shy.
And when it's a play like that, you're exactly right with the math. But don't you feel like it would have counted for more if they found their way all the way back to the end zone and gotten the 2? That changes the whole momentum, doesn't it?
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
The Cardinals offense now works their way back onto the field. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Murray. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Out of the shotgun, they'll run with Connor. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. They'll run for it with Connor. And he's got the 1st before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. 1st down run for Connor, not going to get much, maybe a yard. 2nd down. The Cardinals going to use the 1st of their timeouts. It's just their 1st. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
On 2nd and 9, Murray.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Taylor Rapp with a pick. And the Rams are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And a few kneel downs should come very close to finishing this one off, depending on whether or not we see any defensive timeouts. They still have 2, but using them would just be prolonging what's really already been decided. Stafford going to throw it. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Hopkins. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Oh, a heck of a move. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Off of play action. Here's Stafford. Rolling to his right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. And this is caught. A big connection on that one. 37 yards.
No let up in this passing game. They've been a well-oiled machine throughout. And actually saw a few guys on the sidelines at the end of the 3rd quarter doing the old hold up 4 fingers college sign, meaning the 4th quarter is ours. And they certainly weren't kidding.
Stafford now to throw. This is caught. That catch good for only a couple. An ideal down and distance to try to finish this thing off. 2nd and inches. Now Stafford. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
When you run into slant, timing is everything. And against that man coverage, there was no space available. And incompletion as a result.
They'll try and run. Henderson. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Darrell Henderson. Excellent work there to get in on the touchdown run. And the Rams have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Here's Stafford. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th. So they go with a pass, and it works there on the 2-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on 2-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational. You have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a 2-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And now he'll let this one go deep, back over the middle. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. Now Murray. Steps away to his left. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Kyler Murray, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Cardinals have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. It appears they're going to throw for it with Murray. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wondered maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
Throwing here, Stafford. He'll let it go deep for Beckham.
And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball and could not hang on. 2nd down coming up.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Stafford. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd